not the best answer.
It's an answer. It's a good answer. But at the end of the day, it is a byproduct of the answer. Because if this was the answer to feel for the poor, brothers and sisters, we are the bulk of the poor people around the world belong to our ummah. So year round, we're supposed to feel for our poor brothers and sisters. And when we live a life of comfort, when we fast, we are reminded of the pinch of hunger. Right? But that's not the purpose. Because our poor brothers and sisters fast from Allah too. If the purpose is to feel for the poor, then why do they fast? That's not the reason. That's not the main reason. The reason is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Allah is talking to you and me individually. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. Allah tells us plainly why. And He explains why. It's a rahmah of Allah that He gave us an order and why. It's enough that He gives us an order. We are Muslims, that's not Allah, there's another way. But Allah gives us the reason. Fasting has been prescribed upon you. You and I are not perfect. Did you know I'm perfect, brother? I'm perfect. What do you think? None of us are perfect. The one who was perfect passed away, and he's buried in the Masjid al-Medina. Everybody else is deficient. We make mistakes. We need a medicine. We need something to reset. We need to go through a training camp to go intensify our purpose. For one month training. What is that training? Siyam has been prescribed upon you. And it's not a new formula, like it was prescribed on the people before you. It's a working formula. This medicine works. Why? So that you may achieve taqwa. So that you may learn to shield yourself with Allah. So that you may be aware of Allah. You may be conscious of Allah. You may fear Allah. You may love Allah. You may always be in the remembrance of Allah. That's what it means to be in the taqwa of Allah. Our purpose is to serve and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every moment. Right? Fasting Ramadan, fasting in general, resets our purpose for that. And when a Muslim, and so it is not just the eating and drinking and intimacy, as the brother mentioned before. It is much bigger than that. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. But our behavior and our manner should reflect our state of fasting. It should not be in the look. Although when a person is fasting, I look tired. Right? You want to make sure that you let him know that I am fasting. Right? Isa alayhi salam told the disciples, do not be like the rest of Bani Israel. When you are fasting, do not look tired. Wash your face and comb your hair. Because that is how a Muslim is supposed to be representing. To look representable. To look presentable. Right? Let us think about this for a moment. Because the Prophet ﷺ also teaches us, taught us that when it is a fasting day for any one of you, then you should not engage in profanity, neither should you act recklessly. You think that because you're fasting that you should be cussing, you keep on cussing? Or if somebody, pushes your buttons, you should this is the time to exercise restraint. And the Prophet says this in the same hadith. In the event that someone swears at you or provokes a fight with you, you should say, Allahumma inni sa'im. By Allah, I am fasting. It's a reminder for ourselves. And it's a reminder for those around us, especially Ramadan. We're not supposed to behave like this. We need to practice restraint. And when we fast with our tongues, we fast with our eyes, we fast with our ears, we fast charitable, it was described as charitable as the wind. Hit everybody. And finally, brothers and sisters, I close on this point. The Prophet ﷺ, he said he gave us so many opportunities. Right? We're talking about sincerity. We're going to close on this point. When someone comes to the masjid and declares their Islam, right? How many of us, right? There's always somebody that pulls out their phone and starts taking a picture or taking a video, right? You can take a video or a picture of something with their shahadatain, right? You can do that. When someone is praying, you could take a picture or a video of somebody praying. You could take a picture or a video of somebody putting money into the donation box. You can't do that. And God knows when we go for Hajj or Umrah, when you stand in front of the Kaaba, you take a selfie, hashtag Hajj. Right? Everyone, we do this. Right? How do you take a picture or a video of somebody fasting? You can't. You can't. We live in the age of social media. If pics or it didn't happen, and yet you cannot take a picture of this. And so this is between you and Allah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Hadith Qudsi, that fasting, that is for me. وَأَنَا أَجْزِي, and I reward it. The reward for salah, the reward for zakah, the reward for sadaqah, and everything else, that is set. But the reward for fasting, that is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I close on this point, I promise the last. We're humans. We're going to mess up. And as such, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His Rahman, brothers and sisters, I know we're all about Islamic conversation, brothers, inshallah, let's focus on this one. On this last point, if there's any takeaway, let it be this right here. The Prophet ﷺ, as the messenger of Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim gave us so many chances. And it's the chance of Ramadan. That chance comes in Ramadan. When the Prophet ﷺ taught us, مَنْ صَامَ رَمَضَانَ إِيمَانًا وَاحْتِسَابًا غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنبِهِ. Whoever fasts Ramadan with full faith and expecting the reward from Allah, Allah will forgive whatever came before it. Allahu Akbar. I'm 39 years old. Turning 39 this year. Some of you are my elders, some of you are my juniors. I know my mistakes. You have a skeleton closet, I got a whole warehouse. And every year, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I look forward to the chance Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me to participate clean. But I'm not perfect. Maybe I didn't fast every single day correctly. Maybe I lost my temper. Maybe I did this or I did that. Right? Do I lose the opportunity? There's another chance. مَنْ قَامَ رَمَضَانَ إِيمَانًا وَاحْتِسَابًا غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنبِهِ. Whoever stands up at night to pray, any time, from Isha until Fajr. Tahajjud is the prime time, the last part of the night. But if you can't do that, that's cool. Any time in the night, after Isha, all the way to Fajr. You stand up at night to pray, seeking the reward, in full faith, seeking it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will forgive you. Whatever happened before it. It's Allah Rahman Ar-Rahim. How merciful is our Lord. Allahumma baligna Ramadan. Allah, reach Ramadan. This incredible opportunity. So brothers and sisters, inshallah, Allah, reach Ramadan. And number two, that we fast Ramadan with sincerity and to the fulfillment of the word of Allah, do qiyam as much as we can, do as much as we can, to have tangible goals, write them down, and share it with somebody, and have them share their goals with you, to push each other toward Jannah, inshallah. And so, inshallah, and finally, to make this Ramadan our best Ramadan yet. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم وأستغفروه وأتوب المستغفرين. أذان إن شاء الله. تكبير.
الله أكبر.
تكبير.
الله أكبر.
ما شاء الله. تكبير. ما شاء الله. اللهم بارك لنا في رمضان وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان. اللهم بارك لنا في رمضان وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان. الصلاة إن شاء الله. Right now we're Salah inshallah. This is our first ever in this community, first Ramadan. We are so much excited. Our sister is so much excited. Our children is so much excited. Our all brothers is excited, mashallah. We are doing the best Ramadan inshallah this year in our Islamic community. Yes. Ramadan is a month of action. I know we like to focus on our spirituality and we like to put our life on pause, but that's not how life works. Ramadan comes ready or not. The first Ramadan, see, let me put this in context. What's happening right now to our brothers and sisters right now, right? SubhanAllah, what is happening to them? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send them relief and to send them victory. So we pray from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brothers and sisters, the first Ramadan that Muslims fasted was the Ramadan that the Battle of Badr happened. And that was the battle that was called the Yom al-Furqan. That was the day that decided between good and evil. That's it. And it wasn't victory. Clear. The 8th year of Hijrah, the conquest of Mecca happened. It happened in Ramadan. Ramadan is a month of action. You were ready or not, Ramadan is coming. Ramadan is a time to take action. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just like He gave the Muslims victory at Badr and victory at Mecca, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give victory to our brothers and sisters in Gaza and Ramadan. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give victory to our brothers and sisters who are suffering a silent genocide in India in Ramadan.